Good morning and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another vlog. So, this morning I've just hooked up to this trailer because I didn't have one on. So, I've already done the truck checks. Now I need to do the trailer ones. So we've got all my Susies on. Lovely jubbly. I've got the same trailer I had last week, it just didn't fit in the yard on the tractor unit, so it had to be parked separately. So now we're just doing the good old checks, making sure there's nobody on board, closing the back doors that you can't see nothing. So the gimbal, I was hoping it was going to come over the weekend. Didn't come over the weekend, so I have an update and it's going to be here by Wednesday. Wait there a second. By Wednesday I should have the AI tracking gimbal with a light on it. So this sort of thing you will be able to see. Unlock both doors, can you number plate? So number plate check. Pop this on the back. And you can't see nothing down here because there's no lights. So you can imagine how fun it is trying to do all your cables in this light. Literally, we've got working lights. Oh yeah. All good, all hooked up, brakes off, legs are up. So we are all set to go. I mean it's quite bright back there. Right. Yep, we are all lit up and good to go. So, because I've just hooked up to a trailer, I should like build up some air pressure. Had a bit of light. So, tinsel down here, and some little pumpkin lights. And I've also gave him a new mask. Halloween. Oh dear, right. Right, so first things first, we are going to head over to Scunthorpe. That's where we're getting loaded, and then we are going to Blackpool today. Can't wait. Hopefully I can get some seaside fish and chips for lunch. But right, the air pressure seems to be good, so let's hit that road. So we're just going to call into here, Doncaster North Services, and grab some fuel. And looking at that, I should be able to get straight onto a pump. Happy days. So I'm going to shoot on straight round, get straight into the middle lane fuel pump so I can fill both tanks up. Ready to go to Blackpool. The reason why I'm doing this now is because it's one, quieter. Two, then I'm fully prepared. Right, I don't want to go too far forward. That will do. Right, let's go and fill up and we can hit the the road again, which we're not that far now, we're only 21 minutes away. Right, so now we are back on the road. Yeah. Can you remember how I said it was quiet when I rolled up? I got straight on, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just got rammed, absolutely rammed. But we are now back on the road. Let's get to Scunthorpe, 20 minutes away. Let's do it. We can get loaded up, head to Blackpool. Hope it's not raining all the way to Blackpool. I don't fancy walking to the beachfront to get some fish and chips in the rain. I didn't really pack a coat, but oh well. Hey, let's do it. Right, so we're about to roll up to Camp Park in Scunthorpe. Straight to gate and let's see if we can get straight in. Honestly, the weather is absolutely terrible this morning. Very terrible. We are here.
Morning.
Morning, pal, you alright?
Yeah, not bad. What time you booked in for?
5 o'clock.
Say again?
5 o'clock.
Right, you'll need our radios fucked, so we stop using them.
Right,
so
fair
when
enough.
you come in, you'll need to go to our office with that, so
Yeah.
Ryan can book you in.
Perfect.
Instead of a bit of digging on with your other drivers who wouldn't listen, so anyway. So if you don't mind just coming in, pulling down a bit further, because we're still expecting like 10 trailers, don't know where the fuck they are. And then just go to the car and give that to Ryan, he'll book you in.
No problem.
Champion, cheers man.
Happy days. Sounds like he's having a great morning. Right, so they're expecting 10 trailers, so we need to be quick, get us high vis on, get us boots on and run to this office so we can get booked in for any more turn up, because if more turn up, they like to jump the queue and park right next to the security office. That's not how we roll. So plonk it here, right up as far as we can go. High vis. Oh, come on. Just like that. Right, let's rock and roll. You know, I've just been talking, right? And then I've just realised that I didn't even press record. Dumbass. So, we're next on 7. I've just moved further forward because the truck's just gone on. So we're just waiting for one of our drivers from my company to come off number 7 and then we can get on. So in the meantime, we'll have a coffee. Drink us coffee and sit and wait. Hopefully it's not on there too long. And then off to Blackpool we go. Right, so it's our turn to go on the bay. Let's get going. Bay 7. There we go. Check out that for a Monday morning. Right, let's go lift the height of the trailer and press the button. You know the score. Right, so we are fully loaded. Time to drop the trailer back down to its normal ride height. Which is just as simple as pulling out the lever and then it does it itself. As you can hear, after that. Right, let's get in truck, get around that corner, close the door. Would make a good start if I unlocked it. Got my fall off at steps this week, that we did last week. Right. Gloves off for a minute. God, I think that was one of the fastest forklift drivers I've ever seen in my life. He was on it, like proper on it. Right, so paperwork sorted, fully tagged up. Blackpool, here we come. It's 131 miles from me. I really thought it was further than that. So 131 miles, and that will be 2 hours 52 minutes driving. Right, let's rock and roll. There's another one of our drivers going as well. Same place. He's booked in over there for 9 o'clock and I'm booked in over there for 10 o'clock. And my ETA is 12 minutes past 9. So that's going to be his rough ETA. I'm assuming it's going the same way. I sure have enough time to get all the way there. And the thing is, he needs to fill up. We were talking and well, we were loading, he needs to go fill up. I'm already filled up ready. So I'm going to get over there before my time. And he's going to get over there a little bit late. But that's what early planning does for you. So obviously I left the yard a little bit earlier because I knew I wanted to fill up and stuff like that. So I was able to do all that before I even got to the camp park at the time I went to loading. So we're all good. We're all good. So I should have enough drive time to get down there without taking a stop. Of course, 2 hours 50. I've already drove for 1 hour and 3 minutes so far, which means I've got 3 hours and 27. So perfect, absolutely perfect. Right, so I will see you over in Blackpool. Right, so due to a hour and a half delay on the M62, shock, I don't know what's worse, M62 or M25, I'll let you decide in comments. It decided to re-divert me through Bradford City Centre. That was all fun and games, and for the sake of 3 minutes I have to take a 45-minute break here, because when I get there I'll be 3 minutes over my work time. Over my drive time, sorry. But, and either way, I mean, originally I'd have got there and I could have took my break there because I had 40 minutes to play with. But now I've got, because of diversion, well, because of delay, I was getting there at 10 to 10. So I would have had to take a 15-minute break anyway, because you can only drive for 6 hours and then you've got to take a 15-minute break, which then allows you to drive for 9 hours. like like work time 9 hours. But because I'm going to get there now at 52, that puts me 3 minutes over my drive time as well. So I've got no choice but to take a 45-minute break now on the A59. So I've got 3 hour 20. I've drove for 3 hour 20, means I've got 1 hour 10 minutes left. And according to the sat nav, I'm an hour and 13 minutes away. So we'll take a 45-minute break in this lay-by here on A59. That's it. So unfortunately it didn't go to plan, but I half expected M62 being bad, but I was hoping I'd get away with the 40 minutes leeway that I got, but obviously not. So I was booked in to deliver at 10 o'clock this morning, but obviously that's going to be like 25 to 11 now. But one of the other drivers what left camp at the same time as me, he was booked in to deliver at 9 o'clock this morning. So I don't know how he's getting on. Obviously he had to fuel up, so I don't know how he's going to get, how he's getting on. But I guess we'll see if I see him there. Yeah, so break unexpectedly. I was hoping to have it in Blackpool and get some fish and chips while we're there, but obviously that's not gone to plan. Oh well. So that's break over and done with. We can now continue our journey to Blackpool. So we've got an hour and 13 left to go with an ETA of 10:35. That's 35 minutes past the delivery time slot, but there's not a lot I could have done in that. It had to be done. So 49 mile, an hour and 13 to go. See you when we get there. So we have just got here and I'm trying to get entrance to it, but it just don't seem to want to do anything. You need to get straight out. Right.
21.49.
21.49. Thank you, pal. Right, we are getting in. So, where I'm delivering to is somewhere around here. I don't know where. I just know it's somewhere around here. What am I looking for? FDC Holding Limited. FDC Holding Limited. Downside is I can't even see Blackpool Tower from here. I know it's somewhere that way, and I'm only 10 minutes away from it. Obviously I looked on Google Maps. FDC Holding. To go right at the end of here. Somewhere over the rainbow. You can smell that fresh air though, that sea fresh air. Smells great. Well, yeah, obviously I'm going to bear right here, there's nowhere else to bear. Oh, FDC Whip Holding Warehouse. That's what I want. gonna park here and go see exactly whereabouts we go, because I'm not 100% certain. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I can find somewhere on Google Maps. If we're not in a rush, I can find somewhere on Google Maps to go park up somewhere and have a little walk around Blackpool. Of course, why would you not want to? Well, you're here, you know what I mean? Oh dear. Right. Right, let's go find some. Right, so after a little wait, which wasn't too bad, I think it's our turn to go in now. I mean, he's just gone in and come out rather quick, so promising. It's promising indeed. Just trying to make sure music don't come on. And wait for somebody to tell me to go in, I think. I don't really know how it works, but I've just seen entrance. Well, I can see entrance from here. You got to go inside the building, and maximum height is 4.75 meters, which is 15'7", and I'm 15'5". This is going to be interesting. Right, so let's move forward, see what the crack is, see if somebody comes out to guide me in. Of course. Yeah. I really don't want to mess this one up. This could be quite costly. So we're going to drop all air at the trailer. Definitely tight under there, isn't it?
What's that?
I was reading the sign above it, I'm like, oh, that's going to be too tight, that. We are in. Alright, so I've been in some tight predicaments, but never one where I've had to drop air to get in thing, so we're up and ready to be unloaded. Oh, literally I've had to dump air out the unit, as you can see. Fully sat down. Same on trailer as well. Fully sat down. Just to squeeze in. How nerve-wracking. So we're unloaded in really quick time. Strapped back up, curtains closed, strapped back up, ready to go. Just need paperwork signing now. Right, let's see if we can get out of here before it builds up any air pressure.
Pardon?
That's how much it goes, that?
Yeah.
I'll give it a try. Let's see what happens. Yeah, go on a bit more.
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
ooh,
Just about.
that's so sketchy.
Keep an eye on back here.
I've lowered that as far as it to go as well.
Everything's set back to normal ride height. Can now get out of here. Well, I watched it on the way out. I saw how close the trailer was. Honestly, if there were a little bump, a little stone, it definitely would have hit it. Is it not very low? No mate, this is at 4. As low as she will go. Wow, I've never seen anything as low to the ground, as tight as that. Right, before we go anywhere, let's give the office a quick contact, see where we are actually heading to next. Right, I've got my workload from the office. We are going to expect distribution in Bradford. Now we are only an hour and a half away from there, so let's get to it. And we've got enough drive time. Perfect. And then we're going to Bristol tomorrow, Cardiff, and well, Bristol somewhere else, and Cardiff tomorrow with this load. M62 is still a shit show. Excuse my language on the way back. Yeah. Standstill. So, gonna be a little while, I think. Right, so we have just rocked up here to expect distribution. Time to try and get in now. Yeah. Okay. Let's go press a button, I suppose. What a diversion that was, all because M62 junction 26 is closed. Right, entrance gained. Let's go. We'd have to put it in gear first, wouldn't it? Amateur. So we're going to head down to where I parked last time. Yeah, so obviously I'm guessing there's been a bad accident because that junction was closed on M62 on way to Blackpool, and it's still closed hours later on way back from Blackpool to Bradford. So yeah. So back up in one of these. and then go to the transport office if I can remember where it is. Right, that will do. Let's go to the transport office if I remember where it is. Right, so as quick as that, we're already getting loaded. Happy days. We will have been here 26 minutes and we're already getting loaded. So can't complain at that. It might just be the thing what we need to catch up. And then we're going to see how far we can actually get. So first place we're going to is Bristol. So it's a 3-drop. So we're going to Bristol, the Render Depot, Bristol, Asda stores in Shepstow, and then we're going to MKM Building Supplies in Cardiff. These are deliveries for tomorrow. So today we're just going to see how far we can get, and they're not that badly spaced apart. So first one's from Bradford's obviously like a 3-hour 50-minute drive, which I don't think we've got enough drive time for that anyway, and then the other one's like 20 minutes and 40 minutes apart from each other, so all good. Right then, so let's continue getting loaded, then get strapped up, and then get out of here. Right, so that's us loaded and strapped up in about an hour and 10 minutes that took all in all. From getting here, going to the transport office, getting fully loaded up with about, I think it's about 26 tonne of stuff. I don't know why I put my belt off. I've got to take my belt off to get out of the gate. Yeah, I think it's about 26 tonne now. And that's just the load plus the rest. Right, so we have got at the most of a 10-hour day. If we do a 10-hour day, 3 hours and 25 minutes. The journey is Bristol. Let's have a look. Yep, Bristol is 34, 6 of these, that's the one. Right, so it's a 3-hour 47 and we've got a 3-hour 25. Right, so here we go. Oh yeah, she be a little bit on the heavy side, sir. But let's do it. So the plan is to get as far as I can by
At the end of the
7
road,
o'clock.
turn left, Stainsgate Lane.
Yeah, by 7 o'clock, get parked up at 7 o'clock, and then we can start having an 11-hour rest, start at 6 o'clock in the morning, and finish the journey. Yes. One of their drivers has just left and they've got fob to open gates, so that means we can get straight out. Happy days. Right, so let's go. Bristol, or as close to Bristol as we can. Let's do it. Right, so I've decided to park up at Tamworth Services. I think I've just got the last spot. There's another guy what's just trying to squeeze in at the side of me. I don't think that's a parking bay, but you gotta do what you gotta do, haven't you? I mean, they're just dotted absolutely everywhere. Everywhere. So, see how it goes tonight. It's quite full. But hey, it's that time of day. It's that time of day. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go pay. We've got about 2 hours drive it morning, bang on, 101 mile to go. Get down there for 7 o'clock. So yeah, that's a wrap for today. What a day it's been as well. So today we've been from Yard to Scunthorpe, Scunthorpe to Blackpool, Blackpool to Bradford, Bradford to Tamworth. Proper made most of my work time today, my drive time. But that's what you've got to do in this game. Alright, so let's go pay and have a browse around these services because I don't think I've ever been here. So yeah, let's go have a look. Well, I think I picked the best services going. They've had a power cut and there's been nothing up for the last few hours. So you're a bit screwed if you want anything, but apparently everything's just coming back online and stuff like that. So I'll go back over in a little while and try pay for parking. Trucks are over there for starters. I'm walking into the car park. Typical. But yeah. Oh dear. So absolutely everything is down at the minute. Can't write it, can you? Oh, what will this world come to without power, eh? We'll all come to an absolute standstill. I've never heard of services a power cut to where absolutely everything shuts. I mean, when I say everything, everything's shut. Shops, food, places, everything, all down. It's not great, like. Oh dear. Chaos in here. Absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. As you can see, everything is taken. The truck's trying to go, the truck's trying to move. Nothing seems to be just going right today. Oh dear.